but they're having a procession now. Hold on. After we. Okay. Bye. Joe, can you go outside and bring Grandma in? Because they won't. She's outside there in the front.
Right now?
Yeah, well, if you can get by them, once they get by.
Right now?
Yeah, we're waiting for them to go by first.
Please join me for the national anthem and the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing.
now be seated. Good afternoon, parents, family members, faculty and staff, esteemed guests, board members, and the class of 2018. My name is Christine Bennett, and I am the proud principal of DeBartlo Collegiate High School. Welcome to the 2018 commencement ceremony. In 2009, DeBartlo graduated its first class of 16 students. Today, we are here to celebrate the completion of high school for 154 graduates. As we know, high school is so much more than finishing 4 years of classes to earn credits. It is a time when friendships are forged, memories are made, discovery and learning are fostered, goals are set, and the educational foundation in high school becomes the start in the journey for post-secondary opportunities and success. On a personal note, I have known some of these students since preschool, middle school, elementary, and middle school, and I have seen them grow up. All of them have grown and matured to fine young men and women ready to continue their journey. As we reflect on the history of the school, with this being our 11th year, these young men and women have been an integral part of the students' success, of the school's success. We moved from a converted Circuit City building to a beautiful 11-acre campus. DeBartlo is one of 2 high schools in Hillsborough County to have earned 8 consecutive A grades in a row, was named a top-ranked public high school by the Tampa Bay Business Journal, one of America's most challenging high schools in the United States by the Washington Post, one of America's best high schools by the U.S. News and World Report, one of Florida's best charter schools, a school of excellence by the Florida Department of Education, and a National Blue Ribbon School of Excellence by the United States Department of Education. That's part of what you have done, students, class of 2018. The class of 2018 has earned over $103,000 in Pell Grants, an 18% increase compared to last year. And all of these graduates have post-secondary plans in place. 11 seniors earned their associate's degree on May 4th, and many others have accumulated credits towards their college degrees. 90% of the graduating class have a weighted GPA of 3.0 and above. 73% of you have a weighted GPA of 4.0 or higher. That deserves a round of applause. You are a highly achieving senior class, and it is no wonder why the class of 2018 represents such a broad range of both in-state and out-of-state post-secondary acceptances. We are truly proud of each and every one of you and your achievements. In the graduation program, we have designated individual honors of distinction. Cum laude, meaning with praise, is the 3rd recognition awarded at graduation. To qualify for cum laude, a student must achieve a 4.0 to a 4.49 grade point average on a weighted scale. Magna cum laude, meaning with great praise, is the 2nd highest recognition at graduation. To qualify for magna cum laude, a student must achieve a 4.5 to 4.99 grade point average on a weighted scale. Summa cum laude, meaning with the highest praise, is the highest recognition awarded at graduation. To graduate summa cum laude, a student must achieve a 5.0 or higher grade point average on a weighted scale. You may notice the various cords and sashes the seniors are wearing to reflect individual honors of distinction. Certified production technicians are wearing gold and black cords. National Honor Society, the white stole. National Science Honor Society, gold, purple, and green intertwined cord. National Spanish Honor Society, red and gold cord. Tri-M Music Honor Society, lavender cords. Student Government Association members, blue and red cords. Mu Alpha Theta, light blue and gold cords. National Art Honor Society, red, blue, and yellow intertwined cords. National English Honor Society, gold and blue cords. And then our Hillsborough Community College graduates are wearing blue and white cords. We are extremely proud of our students and all that they have accomplished. At this time, I would like to introduce to you those who are seated on stage and the special guests who have joined us. From our Brooks DeBartlo Collegiate High School Board, Norma Mattasini, Chair of the Board. Derek Brooks, Vice Chair and Founder. Dr. Joan Roberts, Secretary. Member John Brown. Member Al Moraine. Member Mercedes Hale. Former member Rich Lozada. And Lisa DeBartlo, founder, who is representing the DeBartlo family. We also have our wonderful counselors, Mr. Eric Gommerman and Miss Ashley Matthews. Mr. Malo, our Assistant Principal of Administration. And Mrs. Jamie Irvin, our Assistant Principal of Curriculum. From the Hillsborough County School Board, Sally Harris, Board Chair. Director of Charter Schools, Jenna Hodges. Supervisor of Charter Schools, Chintzia DeLange. Retired Hillsborough County School Board member, Doretha Edgecombe. Many of our faculty, staff, and administrators are here this afternoon. Our faculty and staff, please stand so we can recognize all of your hard work and dedication to our students and families. So, you won't get to hear any more afternoon announcements. So here is your final afternoon announcement to the class of 2018. Good afternoon, Brooks DeBartlo. Please listen up for your afternoon announcements. Your journey ahead may be difficult, but learn from those difficulties and continue to move forward. As Frederick Douglass said, if there is no struggle, there is no progress. Replace doubt with confidence, indecision with deliberate action, apathy with passion, and fear with peace and courage. Wherever you go, whatever you do, live a life of purpose. Live life to its fullest, using all of your gifts and talents to do what you believe in, to earn an honest living, and to help others. I know that is what we as a school community want for you. The board, the faculty and staff, and I wish you the very best. You will always be a Brooks DeBartlo Phoenix, and we look forward to seeing you soar to new heights. And now I would like to introduce Sarah Kilpatrick, Student Ambassador President, for this student address.
Well, you guys, the day is finally here. I wasn't lucky to have Dr. Salazar's class this year for PCSD, but even I know of the infamous graduation countdown clock that has been in that room, and it's in that back room now, and it has now reached 0. So that's pretty awesome. Most of us are certainly exhilarated and excited excited, and I know for a fact that all of us are exhausted. Can I just say, I love school, and I love learning with all of my heart, which I know is such a dorky thing to say, but what you expect to get me on the stage. But senioritis is a real thing that I never thought was possible. I never thought that I would just want to sleep in and miss first block, or just skip an assignment so I could finish the season on Netflix. I never thought those things. It's a total lie. I totally thought all those things. Nevertheless, we all pushed through, we all persevered, and I now stand before you today on our graduation day. So, not all of our first days, I know, were in August of 2014, as they should have been for freshmen. For some, it was September of that same year. For others, it was August of 2017. In my case, it was January of 2015. I vividly remember the fateful day in 8th grade when the waiting list results came out. I was on the very bottom. There were those who got in, and those who did not get in. And from those who did not get in, there was about 4 people below me, so I felt pretty hopeless. So I spent my first semester of high school at a public high school, which was not at all terrible in the slightest, I'll be honest. But after spending the past 3.5 years at DeBartlo and seeing how wonderful a high school experience truly can be, I realize now, and I hope you all realize as well, that we really did have it wonderful at DeBartlo. So, January of 2015, I got the phone call saying that I got into DeBartlo, and of course I was excited. So the next day was a Friday, and I met with good old Mr. Gommerman and set up my schedule. My only goal for the day being to integrate myself into this new school. Because so far, I only had the idea of high school as being big and scary and nobody cares about you. But the second I walked into Miss Sarah's homeroom, all those ideas vanished. I had people gathering around my desk, drawing a map of the school so I would know how to get from Dr. Horn's biology class to Coach Atkinson's Hope class. I had people offering to meet me after my 3rd block to walk me to my 4th so I wouldn't get lost. And I had people I'd never met before offering me seats at their lunch tables. I was floored. And I feel that this kindness was shown that day is a symbol to our school as a whole, and especially the class of 2018. We are a family that looks out for all of its members, despite its newness or their status. Not only that, we have at last crossed this finish line together, which I know has been a long time coming. But the term finish line implies that the race is over, but not this race. You see, I see this day as more of a start for the rest of our lives. Sure, we have summer vacation to look forward to, but today, this day we have so patiently, or not so patiently in some cases, been waiting for is merely the start. Whether we're gearing up for the workforce, for college, for the military, whatever it may be, I know without a doubt that every single one of us has the brightest of futures ahead of us. Exciting? Yes. It's terrifying? Oh yeah, definitely. But, like I said, I have the greatest confidence in all of you guys, and every single member of this family, class, team, whatever term you want to use to describe our class. I know that we're all going to do so well, and I know without a doubt that can be accredited to our time at DeBartlo. Now, I feel it is my job to leave you with a little bit of inspiration. So, I'm sure that we've all been in Mrs. Renard's classroom at one point or another this year, whether that was for one of her AP English courses, for student government things, or to turn in our grad rush money the last day possible. So if you're to glance around the room while you're waiting in there, I'm sure you're going to feel somewhat inspired, as I'm sure is the goal in her wall decor. There's lots of quotes all over the wall, but the one that's always stuck out to me was this: mistakes are proof that you are trying. As we cross this finish line, slipping up is inevitable, but all of life's unexpected mishaps, whether that's changing majors, losing our jobs, whatever it may be, they not only add to who we are as people, but they demonstrate to ourselves and to the world that we are continuing to persevere despite the unexpected, as we have been so wonderfully trained to do here at DeBartlo. Thank you.
Listen, I'd like to thank you for the privilege of being here to speak to you today. You guys really give me a great honor. A lot of you have known me since you were freshmen, and for some reason you still like me. And I gotta tell you, for that I'm really thankful. Some of you may have already heard that I never went to high school. In fact, I never made it out of middle school. My years here at DeBartlo with you have been a chance for me to live that with you. And I want to thank you for the chance to watch you grow, to watch you learn, and watch you play. It has truly been a blast for me. I really love my job at DeBartlo, and you guys are the reason why. I want you to know that I get real joy out of trying to make you smile. So if I can accomplish that with a simple fist bump, or a hello, or a pat on the back, or just a simple smile, then I think you know why I smile and why I'm so happy all the time. It's because of you. A wise man once said, love your neighbor as yourself. And I've got to tell you, that's really a hard thing to do. There's a lot of me to love. And of course, sometimes your neighbor really isn't that pleasant. But I think that you'll find that making someone else's day bright brightens up your day. So love yourself, be who you are, but also find time to be kind to others, to really reach out to people around you, to make them smile. The relationships you build and the friends that you have will be the real memories and the benchmarks in your lives. So make lots of them. You know from your own experiences already that life isn't easy. Life can be a real struggle. It's supposed to be that way. I come from a very poor family. We were always the poorest family, no matter where I lived. I was one of 8 children. My parents couldn't stop popping them out. For Christmas, I got a pair of socks and a pair of underwear. And I was happy to get them. For fun, we used to kick a can down the street because we didn't have a ball. So it's easy to get lost when you're just another poor kid. But I found real satisfaction in the friendships that I made, in and out of my family. I found real joy in just being myself and enjoying the life that I had, trying to make others just as happy as I was. So I know that many of you have already experienced difficulties. And believe me, you'll face a whole lot more. Through one of the most difficult times in my life, I met my wife. And without going through that hard time, I wouldn't be who I am. I wouldn't have the things that I have. I wouldn't have the family that I have. And of course, where would I be without my daughter, Mrs. Amat? Obviously, I wouldn't be here standing in front of you today. You know, but through the struggle and the hard time, and the work that you're going to put in to build your lives into what you want to accomplish and become, when you look back at your life, you'll see that it was the struggles, it was the failures, it was the hard times that you face that make you who you are. So don't be afraid to face those hard times with the same confidence and determination that you have for the good and joyful moments that will fill your life. Make the most of every opportunity you get. Use them to soar to new heights, leading the way to a future that starts for you right now. Thank you.
Class of 2018, Before we begin, you might be wondering what this is in your program, Homeward Bound. This is a musical tribute that we put together for you, and we would like for you to remember as you end this journey and begin your next journey that you will be looking for home. And home is not a single place. Home is wherever you will find love within your heart. So we hope that you enjoy this musical tribute that will remind you to always search for home.
Good afternoon. Oh my God. Good afternoon. We are obviously here to celebrate a glorious, glorious day, and we're going to get through it as fast as we can, in the most dignified way as we can. But it would not behoove me to take just a couple minutes to say thank you. Thank you to all the parents out here that trusted your kids to this vision, to this crazy idea back in 2005 that I had the courage to approach Lisa and her family to start a charter high school. Thank you for believing in the courage that I had to want to just make a small difference in this world, to be birthed to this beautiful class yet another year at DeBartlo. So for the parents here, I always take this moment to say thank you for entrusting your kid, your child, your daughter, your son to the care of this vision and the students and staff members at DeBartlo to get your kids prepared for life beyond high school. So I salute you and take a moment to say thank you. So I have the distinct honor of recognizing our salutatorian for this graduating class. And I had a chance to briefly chat with her the other night. And I asked her, I said, there's a couple things that you want people to know about you. I have the strip, I have the above, but what would those two things be? And she said that I'm a good person and I'm a great boy. So, as I introduce to you guys Adriana Delgado, I want you to know that she has two things. She's a great person and she's a great boy. In addition to those two things, she has a 3.5 unweighted GPA and a 6.9 weighted GPA. This past year, she's graduating with her AA degree from HCC in addition to a high school diploma. She will be transferring to the University of Florida. Adriana will be transferring to the University of Florida as a junior this fall. She plans on studying criminology. Her passion for the criminal justice field comes from her heroic ambition and the need to help people within all communities, locally and on a global scale. Her career aspirations include becoming a forensic psychologist and to ultimately move on to become a behavior analyst for the FBI. Amazing. She is an active member of 3 honor societies, the National Honor Society, the Science National Honor Society, and the Tri-M Music Honor Society. She is a founding member and president of Tri-M, which is heavily reflected in her dedication to music. She has participated in the symphonic band for 8 years, playing the alto, the tenor, and baritone saxophone. She has performed with the University of Tampa's Quad County Honor Band her sophomore year and earned a superior grade in solo and ensemble her junior year. Athletically, she has been on the girls bowling team all 4 years of high school and was captain for 2. She's been to the state championship 3 times, once as a team member and twice as an individual. She is a great human being and a great bowler. She has additionally participated in youth bowling leagues outside the school the last 2 years and earned various scholarship awards through those tournaments as well. She recently was recognized this past week as one of the student athletes from our school at Bob Grease's Heart for Champion Scholarship Dinner, in which she received a scholarship this past Wednesday. Her community service, including volunteering in numerous events for the National Honor Society as well as the Science National Honor Society, such as Relay for Life, Coastal Cleanup, and Science Night. She has attended almost all of the volunteer opportunities presented by Dr. Salazar throughout the year, including the Tampa Bay Woman of the Year event, in which she showed her support by volunteering and supporting our very own principal, Ms. Christine Bennett, as a nominee. Please, Adriana, please step forward and accept this computer as well as this printer as a small token of appreciation from Dear Brooks Charities as you continue your continued education through HCC and the University of Florida in Gainesville. Adriana Delgado.
and most importantly, the class of 2018. Congratulations! We have all officially graduated from our 12 or so years of hard work, late nights, and dedication to schooling, and only have an average of 6 more years to go. My name is Adriana Delgado, and in the great words of Andy Samberg, and now me, I am just as honored to be here as I am unqualified. And I get it, I know what you're thinking, she's being humble, but I think we'll all agree after I'm done. Now, since this speech is both the first and last impression that many of you are going to have of me, I want to make it a good one. And the best way to do that is to clear up the most common misconceptions people tend to have about the salutatorian. That's I know stuff. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm typically very good at knowing things, but just these last months alone, I've had a lot of people come up to me and say, Adriana, how did you do it? And the most honest answer I can give to that is, I have no idea. And I feel like that's how most of us feel. Today, we're all sitting here looking back on the last 4 years and asking ourselves, how did we do it? But going forward, instead of asking ourselves how we did it, we should be asking ourselves why we did it. Yes, because we had to. But it's much more than that. Together, we've gone through the journey of a lifetime, and now we must make the most of it. As a generation, we've already proved that we're ready to stand up for what we believe in. We've proved that we have what it takes to pursue our passions and become the leaders that the world needs. We've proved that you can stand in a Walmart in the middle of nowhere, Illinois, and start yodeling, and then headline at Coachella literally weeks later. And you know what? If that doesn't say that anything is possible, then I don't know what does. However, it's not going to be easy. There will be ups and downs along the way. Take it from me, who earned their first failing grade first semester last year and thought it was the end of the world. But the fact that I'm standing here today and the fact that we're all sitting here ready to graduate says more about us than our failures ever could. Admittedly, it took a lot of 2 a.m. Vine compilations to get me out of my slump, but what's important is that I never gave up, and you shouldn't either. In short, a friend once told me that life is like a bowling ball. Sometimes you hit all the pins the first time, and sometimes you don't. But you always get a second chance. So in the bowling game of life, make your spares. To close, I would like to thank my parents and my family for supporting me and helping me throughout the years, my teachers for offering me all the tools I need to succeed, and the staff at DeBartlo for working behind the scenes every day to make sure that our time there was the best that it could be. Most importantly, I would like to thank the person who has always put me first and continues to give me their undivided attention and has become the hardest worker in my life. That person is myself, because despite my gracious humility, it never hurts to give yourself the credit you deserve. So join me, class of 2018, in giving yourselves a pat on the back, because we made it. Thank you.
I do a lot of public speaking, and I never ever get nervous, but following all of you guys speaking today is making me very nervous. Good afternoon. It's an honor to be able to be here to help usher in the 2018 class of DeBartlo Collegiate High School. B.B. King once said, "The best way to predict the future is to create it. And the beautiful thing about learning is that no one can take it away from you." Congratulations. You've all made it to the first true milestone of your life with confidence. And you all look pretty amazing, I might add. You'll take thousands of steps in your life. Maybe in a single direction, maybe in multiple directions. You might be off on many adventures. Either way, it all begins here today. A single achievement in a single step. And my advice to you is to all just keep moving. Attack your life and your dreams with abandon. Have fun, explore, and learn. Love and give back to the world that we are all lucky enough to be in. Don't be afraid to ignite your inner strength and pursue your education further. Believe in yourself and the unknown before you. I feel like I'm looking out at a sea of possibly future presidents, lawyers, doctors, entrepreneurs, mothers, fathers, athletes, mentors, grandparents, people changing the world all around us right now, and that gives me hope. Thank you. So on behalf of my family, the DeBartlo family, I have the distinct honor of introducing this year's valedictorian, something I was never. He's a young man who is self-motivated, disciplined, dedicated to community service, and is passionate about everything that he does. He's described as clever by his mom and those close to him. It is also highlighted by his name, which actually means brings light. By the age of 3, this precocious toddler could identify more than a dozen European countries and could draw better than his mom, which led him to illustrate an award-winning children's book called I Choose. And volunteering came naturally to him, as is demonstrated by the hundreds of hours given to community service at places such as the historic Old Lutz School, Blind Bowlers Association, what is it with bowlers and Brooks DeBartlo, and other local nonprofits. And to highlight this young man's acceptance at Brooks DeBartlo High School was the fact that his grandfather, Ed, once played for the San Francisco 49ers. It's kind of an added bonus. His love for the sport of bowling motivated him to try out for the varsity bowling team. He grabbed his grandmother's old bowling ball, and during a national tournament in North Carolina this past year, he bowled a perfect 300 game. I feel like the starting point of all achievement is desire, and this young man's desire to achieve academic excellence speaks for itself. He has a 3.852 unweighted GPA and a 7.092 weighted GPA. Again, I don't even understand what that means. I just know I never had it. He's dual enrolled at HCC and graduates with an AA degree in May. He is a member of the National Honor Society, Science Honor Society, Math Honor Society, Principal's Honor Roll, and this year's valedictorian. With unconditional support from his loving family, teachers, and friends, he will begin his journey to follow his dreams and goals by attending West Virginia University in the fall. He plans to major in psychiatry with an emphasis on counseling. Coach Atkins raved about this young man's accomplishments and said, he's just a well-rounded kid, an old soul. His friends describe him as quiet, yet fun to be with. It is now with great pride that I introduce you to Chandler J. Carr, our 2018 Brooks DeBartlo valedictorian, one who represents the highest of academic achievement. Chandler, I am so proud to present you with the DeBartlo Family Foundation Scholarship.
It's upside down. All right. Hi, everyone. I was told to make this speech funny, so let me tell you a joke. Why did the chicken cross the road? To get to the other side. Let me compare this to our experience as Brooks DeBartlo students in the class of 2018. After all, why do we attend high school? To cross over to the other side of this funny little journey we call life. From here, all our paths will be different, much like how every chicken is different. Some will go to college, some might enlist into the military, but all of our foundations have been laid here, in this coop, where we've been pecking the corn of knowledge. Tasty. We will always have our roots laid here, together, as students of an award-winning Blue Ribbon school, because after all, birds of a feather flock together. Graduates, we are here today because we have all put in the hard work and perseverance to make this end goal happen, the goal of graduation. We have spent time writing essays, factoring equations, and even fundraising. Our good friends at PDQ state that they are people dedicated to quality. And folks, every graduate here is a person of quality who has the ability to change the world. Students, always follow your dreams and always try and make your goals happen because each and every one of you has the power to do great things and influence the world for the better. Because the chicken would have never crossed the road if it didn't take the first step, or the second step, or the third step, or however many steps it takes to cross the road, because some roads have many lanes and are harder to cross. The future may seem daunting with many unforeseen obstacles, but we are fully prepared to combat any difficulties that come our way. In the case of the chicken, these obstacles come in the form of cars who are speeding along the road of life. While our challenges will be less dangerous, we will be able to dodge any problems along the way. I would like to take a moment to remember all of the things that we have been through together as the graduating class of 2018. When we stepped foot into the Phoenix Nest 4 years ago, we were freshmen, the bottom of the totem pole, the eggs of the chicken coop. We met new friends and expanded our horizons in education. Also, during this year, we had a legendary dance move hit the scene. It was called the whip. After a summer of fun, we moved into our sophomore year. Sophomore year went by quickly as we were all excited to become upperclassmen. But there are a few things that happened sophomore year that we can't pass over. First, Leonardo DiCaprio won an Oscar. And second, the dab was a new fad. Junior year was a time of excitement as we were all finally upperclassmen. It was a big year. The Cubs won the World Series, a new president was elected, and Juju was on the beat. Vine was also wiped off the face of the earth. We got the ability to go to prom, and many people earned their license and got their freedom. Finally, after 3 years of tests, the SAT, essays, and college applications, we made it here. Senior year, we run the coop, the top chickens, the age of Fortnite. It has been a great 4 years full of fun, and I'm glad to have spent it with everyone here. Finally, in my last couple of statements, there are a couple of people that I'd like to thank. I would like to thank all the teachers for giving me the knowledge that I need to successfully get through high school. I would like to specifically thank Miss Miller for her tremendous support in giving me time to write this speech and also helping me with my math when I needed it. I would also like to thank all of the faculty members who supported my successes through high school. Miss Bennett, Miss Irvin, and my main man, Mr. Deal. Thank you for everything that you have done to help me succeed these past few years. I specifically need to thank Mr. G for all the help that he has given me with planning my classes, recommending me for scholarships, and giving me advice on academics. I'm not sure if I would be speaking up here today if it weren't for all of his help. So truly, thank you for all that you've done, and I wish you all the best. Next, I need to thank all of my friends who have been there for me when I was at my worst, especially with my freshman year hair. Stephen, Rob, Sammy, Jake, John, Tom, specifically, thank you for helping me through some of my major life events this year. Also, Quinn, thank you for being you. You have been a tremendous support since I met you over a year ago in Spain. Finally, I need to thank my parents and the rest of my family who have supported me throughout my entire life. I'm very happy to know that I have at least 2 people who will be there for me no matter what the event is. And there are not enough words that I could use to describe my gratitude for all that you have done for me. So thank you, and I love you. Finally, I need to thank everyone in the graduating class of 2018 for making each day memorable. We're all like one big family, no matter how dysfunctional we are. So thank you, everyone, and I wish you the best.
Thank you, Chandler. At this time, please stand and join us for the Alma Mater Ignited, led by the senior choir. The words to the Alma Mater are located on the back of the program. At the conclusion of the song, please be seated for the presentation of the diplomas and then conferring of the diplomas by Sally Harris. The names of the graduates will be read by school counselors Eric Gomerman and Ashley Matthews. Giovanni Augusto. Hamza Ahmed. Christian Alfonso. Jonathan Charles. Baker. Alexandra Paige Barnes. Naya Bazi. Trevor Beatles. Brianna Beersing. Brian Scott Bennett Jr. Kayla Blaine. Javante Brown. Joseph Edward Brown III. Ani Maria Bruner. Erica Burkhart. Angie Caballero. Chandler Carr. Victoria Castellanos. Everett Chamber. Alyssa Chapman. Joseph Michael Collins. Chandler James Compton. Morales Concepcion Soto. Jordan Crespo. Joisha Cruz Carrino. Bianca Danger. Troy Davis. Adriana Lizette Delgado. Julie Noemia Delgado. Camille Elise Diaz. Christopher Diaz. Lavelle Christopher. Logan E. Miriam Elisawi. Benjamin Evans. Daniela Feblis. Zachary Fry. Delrina Gaddis. Grace Gale. Sophia Sari Garcia. Carlisle Guilford. Ryan Glass. Benjamin Lawrence Glow. Alexis Goff. Emilio Andre Gonzalez. Angela Griffin. Brandon Hale. Adrian Lillian Harden. Noah Harris. Aaron Hendricks.
He has my name.
Hannah Himmelgreen. Alyssa Marie Holmberg. Kayla Adriana Hopkins Pinto. David Hunt. Michael Hyacinth. Maria James. Stephen Lee Jenkins. Alexis Morgan John. Shante Victoria Joseph. Nicholas Anthony Kalina. Atula Capella. Gabriella Marie Conasek. Christopher James Porta. Sienna Crulis. Avery Laminati.
Seth Lobo. Anlum Luze. Anais Martinez. Thomas McAllister. Cole McCarty. Royale McCoy. Alexander McMurray. Jacqueline Mendez. Sarah Mateer. Justin Miller. Victoria Giselle Montanez. Molly Louise Montgomery. Jordan Ann Moose. Megan Namalakanda. Jacob Charles Newman. Jaden Nieves. Chandler Nip. Summer Oliver. Carson Fairs Owen. John Perry Palma. Dimitri Pasiero. Yeah, Pasiero. Kendall Von Patterson. Austin Pedrero. Caitlin Perkins. Shelby Nicole Persichino. Austin Pfister. Sally. Kirsten Sally. Olivia McKenna Sanderford. Kaleem Santos. Christopher Schaller. Jackson Schultz. Joy Cersei. Kaylin Seligman. Cristobal Sepulveda. Thomas Anthony Shea. Janae Antoinette Schuler. Justin Manuel Sierra. Isabella DeSistro. Claire Taylor. Cody Thatcher. Miriam Theodore. Isaiah Cortez Thomas. Nolan Tipton. Salome Lucia Torres. Daniel Trask. Jalen Turnbull. Shakira Vanderlaan. Joshua Van Zandt. Jaylene Velez. Ariel Villarini. Aaron Webb. Alejandro Welliver. Devin Williams. Amanda Yelvington.
Jared,
Jack Young.
Such an honor to be here and celebrate with you and watch the smiles. In about 2 minutes, you are turning a corner of your life. The memories that you've made will be with you forever, and the memories that you're going to make will be with you forever. Will the class of 2018 please stand up?
Stand up.
Elected school board member, I declare you graduates of the Brooks DeBartlo Collegiate High School. You may turn your tassels.
Closing remarks.
Hello, everyone. Well, now that we're officially done with high school, I can say that I won't miss any of you. I'm kidding. I will miss all 154 of you. High school is defined by those who shape your experience. It's always been about the people. The teachers who spent hours lecturing and making study guides and cahoots and drilling things into our brain. If the right-hand limit does not equal the left-hand limit, then the limit does not exist. If it's a square, it's a sonnet. And those are probably the only two things that we'll remember. But we will remember the jokes they cracked and the way they care, not just about our education, but about us. It's about the students, the ones who showed us what friends should be and what great friends really are. Take a moment to remember all the times that you laughed so hard that you couldn't breathe, and the embarrassing moments you endured together, and the hours spent FaceTiming, studying for a test. And those weird inside jokes and group projects too. And our families deserve recognition too. They were the first ones who wanted a good education for us. They are our greatest advocates and our personal cheerleaders.
So thank you, parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, brothers, sisters, family. While high school may be over, and we'll all go our separate ways to do the things our teachers and administrators always said we could, the people and the way they changed you will stay with you forever, and also the rules for differentiability. Congratulations, everyone. And now, Ms. Bennett.
Thank you, Isabella. Class of 2018, we love you. The teachers, the staff, our board members, your parents, we are here because of you. We love you, we honor you. And so now we're gonna let you go to soar to new heights and then reconvene with your parents. So thank you all for joining us. At this time, the graduates of the class of 2018 will recess to the lobby to be joined by family and friends after they have gathered their belongings. We ask the audience to please stand and remain standing until all graduates have exited. Pictures from our professional photographer, Bill Cerny, will be made available in a couple of weeks on the website for you to download. Ms. Renard will contact you when they are available. And now for our graduates to exit.